I'm just here to quickly show you what I have packed for my retreat this weekend that I'm attending. So go to the Flutterby retreat Thursday afternoon till Sunday afternoon. So 3 nights, 3 days pretty much, 4 days if you want to count part days. And I just thought I'd share what I've got. I've got my Rascog, a paper box, my my tool caddy, and a bag with an album in it for the moment, and some supplies, some extra tape and extension cord. So I am not going to travel with my Rascog in the car like this. I'm going with a friend, but I am going to pack it in my tote, and then this is how it's going to sit when I'm standing. Excuse me, when I'm sitting at the table. So this can sit next to me, and that way I can look at all the goodies and I can reach them, and I've got some extra desk space by using what's in the Rascog as shelves. So let's get stuck into it, and I hope this helps. This is my first retreat. I've gone to, you know, like my friend's house for the day or whatever. So I'm sort of just choosing what I want to take and hoping that what I've got is what I need. I'm pretty sure I think I've covered all the bases. I've watched a few videos here on YouTube, so that's why I was making this one. I thought I'd add to that little collection that YouTube has got going on. So let's get stuck into it and show you what I got. So one of the things I thought I must take is my, whoa, I can't get it, my 2 cushions. These are the cushions that I use on my office chair as it is. So envisioning that it's not going to be an office chair in a retreat, I definitely got to take these. They either both go behind my back, one underneath, one behind my back, both underneath, whatever. I am a bit of a fidgeter when I sit. I move, I put my legs up. I like to move. So that's the only thing really. I don't like to move in other areas of my life, but anyway, that's a story for another day. So basically I've got a little bag here that just has my 2006 album in it, and it is nothing out of the ordinary. Just got some extra page protectors. Woo! Pretty much I've put the month and some little events, and I've just got my photos in plastic sleeves. Some of them are in so Project Life even, I just tuck them in and I'll work out the positioning later. I've got 12 by 12s, smaller ones, but even when I put them in 12 by 12s like this, I still will have the freedom to change it up as I like. Let me fix that up. So that if I look at the photo and I look at my supplies that I'm going, oh, I want to use that together, then I will just go, oh, no, I don't want a 12 by 12 for this one. I'm going to do a 9 by 12. But I find keeping my photos already in order in page protectors means that I'm not going to get to the end of scrapping all my layouts and then put them in the page protectors in the album, and I'm like, okay, this is a 12 by 12, and I turn it over and this is a 9 by 12. I keep going, and this is a Project Life, and then I turn it over and it's a full traditional layout. So it avoids that confusion when I'm putting the album together. I still have heaps of freedom, so it's all good. Okay, so do the tool caddy a bit later, just because it's really, actually let's just do it. It's nothing out of the ordinary at all. A little Kmart container, got years ago, got my stays on, got the little prick needle thing that you do for sewing, making holes, a bone folder, a spatula, and they just sit, woo. This is just a whole different ballpark in terms of recording, let me tell you that. So that just sits in the side like this. This side is where I've got my tape. So I've got some tape rollers, some double-sided and some foam double-sided tape. This, and on this end, some extra tape that I use to put stitching down, or just anything that needs to be put down, like stuck down without being seen. This is the tape, paper edger, my Sanity gift card that I use for mixed media and some other thin tapes in there. In the middle here I've got my scissors, my wet glue, Helmer's glue, got my tiny attacher, and I still have not found my staples. So I'm hoping the shop that is there has staples, otherwise I'm going to be lost. Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm going to be lost without my tiny attacher. And some just normal, it's sort of like a brown calico kind of a twine, that's the word. And on this side, last but not least, I have some paint brushes. So I've got my silicone brushes, fat one, thin one. I've got a whole range here. I've got these, what are they, from Dina Wakley, and they are, I hope you can see that, they're just to make dots and to make dashes, lines. They're just mark making. They're just excellent fun. I've got normal paint brushes, my splatter one that I use every now and then. I've got these little daubers. So they're like eyedroppers, pipettes they're actually called. And that's good for the mist, lead pencil, crayon, gel pens, gold, black, blue, white, black pit pen, gold pit pen, Sharpie, and these are Reliable. I didn't even know what they were called before. They're from Stabilo, and they're called the All Pen, and they're black and white, but it says it goes on paper, glass, plastic, and metal. And it actually, it's sort of like you can add water to it and add it like that, like a watercolor. It's just really a lot of fun. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and I will pack that up. Those couple of things I pulled out. So like I said, I've got my extension cord, which when I chucked it down there is unraveled a little, and some extra tape. I do need to stop and get extra paper towel and extra wipes because we need them. We definitely need them. So me and my friend are going, and she's driving because I don't drive, and she's got the whole big car for us to fill up. So we're going to have an extras box in the car that's going to have paper towel, wipes, glue, cardstock if we need to have extra in the background. And so this is my little really useful box, and in here, so this is actually a 7-litre useful box, and it has hanging files that I usually store my paper in that's sorted, and I store it under my bed because my craft room is in my bedroom. I pulled one apart so I could take it today. So I've got white cardstock. Can't forget that because most of my backgrounds are on white cardstock. I've got 8.5 page cardstock because that was cheap at one of the shops when I was making an order. Now I've got a couple of collections from Cocoa Vanilla, and then I've got just any papers that I felt would have been nice, or are nice, would have been, oh my gosh, are nice to have in my baby's album. So 2006, the reason why I'm doing that album is it's my eldest boy's Patrick. That's the year he was born. And I just thought, if I'm going to worry about any of my past albums, it's going to be the year the 2 years. I've got two sons, so 2006 and 2008, they're the years, excuse me, that I will focus on. Other than that little boy, I've got some stickers, some extra chipboard, any of, that stuff that I thought in my collection that I would like to take more boy specific, but I haven't done they're not just all baby boy stuff. So there's Better Together by Amy Tan in there. There's a whole pile of all different stuff. So when I share what I make over the weekend, and I'll probably end up doing a flip through of the album hopefully, because let's hope that I get a whole chunk of it finished, if not all finished. Then you will see that I don't want to do it as a baby boy layer album. I don't want it to be all light blue and, with little pops of that yellow and stuff, and it says baby boy on everything, and it's really cutesy, and I love those layouts, but I only want some of them layouts. I don't have many photos. It was 2006, and for us, we didn't have a camera We didn't have phone with camera. We are very limited in the amount, which is why 2006 fits in here. You can see there is not that many layouts to be done in terms of a baby album. When I'm looking through it and when I was sorting it the other week, I was like, oh, I didn't get a photo of him when he first crawled. I didn't get, like, there's so many photo opportunities that I didn't get. And yes, it's disappointing, but I couldn't have got them. I obviously couldn't have got them, otherwise I would have got them. And it is just what it is, and I need to just accept it and enjoy the process for what it is now and what I have. Anyway, rambling rant. So the other stuff I've got so that I can have a play, because in the front of this box I do have a range of photos that I just want to take just for fun. It's got some Maggie Home, some Shine, some Bloom, which is, I'm really showing you upside down, sorry, but these are all things that you've seen before. I've got some Jane Hatfield, some random pages, and a summer kit, because I love summer supplies and I really should use some of them. So that's what's in that box, and when I unpack my Razcock, a few of these things will go in there to fill that up. Now this retreat is, you know, we don't have oodles of space like we do in our craft room. So this box is going to lay on its side underneath my feet, and it will be great because I actually normally have something under my feet when I'm in my craft room. So that will sit under there and not take up anyone's valuable space and not be in my way either. Okay, oh, it's actually really heavy already. I probably have at least 100 pages of white cardstock. That's how prolific why am I trying to say such a crazy word? I don't say that normally. That is how productive I feel I want to be, or hope that I will be at the retreat. So let's get in on this cart. I'm going to do a little zoom and then we'll be able to also show you what else is in here. So I'll start at the bottom. Got the punches. So I got some circles, my little tab, not a little, it's a normal size. What is with me this morning? My tab punch. I've got a couple of these little containers because they're fun to put on your desk and fill up. I've got a border punch, just a few punches down there. There is a few, there's probably about 7 or 8 there. Probably a few more than most people will take, that's for sure. I have my little, or one of my little traveler's notebook inserts that I've taken, and I have made this one, of course. So this just has a few things from scrapping fun kits that I've put in there, and I can just pull out a photo and go, yep, I feel like traveler's notebook layout, and that's what gets done. With my traveler notebook inserts, I don't set them out and say, okay, this one's for such and such year, this is for selfies or well, actually I did do a Christmas one, or, you know, a theme or a topic or a year. They're just for the process of recording those memories, and it's just fun to actually go, oh, that's a memory about St. Patrick's Day, and that's a memory about Easter, and then that's just a random memory when we went to Sydney. It's just fun to, you know, look back in life and look at all those fun moments and reminisce. So down here also is 6x6 papers. Just grab some crepe paper ones. This nice DIY shop. And it is, oh, you probably can't see it from where you are. And still, I'd go and show you. It is little background pieces that will be nice for layering, some newsprint, some music notes, those kind of things. So that's just some 6x6 papers down there. I'm not going to be able to get them in without you having to watch me and be annoying. And then in this box, sort of like a lunchbox, but it's just a Kmart organizer from the tool. Why can't I say tool this morning? It's not a toy, it's not anything else, it's tool. So there's some lace on the top, and then, oh, crepe paper. Crepe paper. That is just lovely. Now that's sitting down the bottom, one, because my top is full, but also because I won't always reach for those things. Not every layout needs crepe paper or lace. And just underneath there is a baby boy Project Life kit that I want to have a look at, and I know my friend that's going with me is also working on her baby nephew boy layout album. So if there's some things in here, because I've culled them down, if you've noticed on my Instagram this week, then I've taken that so that I can have a look through it, because I haven't got a chance to have a look, and I know that anything I don't want I can give to her or anyone else that's on my table. I'm sure we will work it out. So this love mixed media layout. No, mixed media shelf. So you can already see I've got this lovely bag, and we all know what's in there. Dilutions. These are the bags made especially for the dilution paints. So it is so nice to, oh, I've all moved. Now I can't close it. There we go. It is so nice to have it in just a little thing. A bag that fits them so perfectly and can go on the shelf, on my desk, can be used quickly and efficiently and be done. The other thing I've got in here is some Prima oil pastels. So they were fun. They came, I got them last year, didn't they? They came out last year, didn't they? In a hip kit. I no longer get the hip kit. Insert sad face. But these are an awesome mixed media supply to take. They have all those colours, 24 colours, so that is an awesome amount to be able to mix. And if you go over to the Kitaholic Kits channel, you'll see that I'm using the Vicky Boudin art crayons in a little mixed media mini series, and they're pretty much exactly the same kind of medium, so you'll be able to do the techniques that I've got going on over there. So this little bag, woo, nearly fell out. This little bag here is a little makeup bag that I got when we were in Japan. However, I don't wear makeup. And, well, I do, but not really. So instead, I've got some twine and some thread. So I've got blue, the black, and a yellow twine. But also then, I've just got a range of colours, some blues, all different shades, some of the mint and the green, some pinks of all colours, all shades as well. So that will help me. Oh, black and white thread, you can't not have that if you're taking thread. Why would you not? I've also got a packet of needles in there, just in case I feel like hand stitching. I feel that maybe I might get sick of sitting, and if I just use the tool to make some holes, then I can stand up and stitch and stretch my back, or, you know, go sit on the corner against the wall and be comfortable and stitch. So I'm still being creative, I'm still being productive, but I'm helping my back a bit. This is my stencils. This is all I am taking. That is not very much. So I've got some 6x6 here. Just a bit of a range. Now, I'm obviously not going to use every single stencil I've got here. However, I like to have a little bit of variety, but also I'm not going to not share. Like, that's not nice. And then I've got my Katie Mixed Media stencils. So they come in a little album. As you've got the stencil and a bit of the sample card. So that's a nice little thing you can get if you go over to Katie Mixed Media Stencils and purchase. And then just in the back, I've got some of my extras, some Kaiser Craft ones. These ones here, these little blue ones, are from the reject shop, and they came in a big sheet and you just cut them down. Very inexpensive because it's a reject shop. What a silly thing to proclaim, as if it's not inexpensive. It's the reject shop. So I have this beautiful unicorn makeup toiletry bag, and for some reason it's a unicorn theme. I don't know if I showed you my calico bag that my album is in, but it says believe in unicorns and it has a rainbow and unicorns. Woohoo! So maybe that's how I'll be able to use those unicorns embellishments that are randomly in my stash. I'll be able to take some photos and go, in my collection, my packing, my stash that I took was a unicorn, beloved gorgeousness. So I literally have distress sprays, Kaiser Mist, I've got some Liquitex inks, I'd have some Tim Holtz distress ones, I'd have dilution ones. I just have a range of colours, some black, some white, some blues, some yellows, pinks, some more blues, some greens, some aquas. Gorgeous, beautiful colours. So that's my sprays to go and have fun with. Now sitting back here are my stamps, stamping pad. Just have a couple of background stamps, a baby stamp, an alphabet stamp, and oh, I was like, why did I take that? It's got shake it off, don't quit your daydream, super mum. Why? Oh, that's not me. That's not my MO when I'm stamping. Not that I stamp that much, but there's some cute butterflies, some of these beautiful borders. Can you see them? So that is why I chose them. And they're just sitting behind this box here. So this box here has some packaging for modelling paste, some packaging for packaging technique or mixing up my crayons. I have some paints. I've taken my beautiful gold, some neon, look, fluoro orange, woo! Some black, some white. I've got my daubers. I got these two, what are they? Well, this one's a Shimmers and this one's a Creamies by Shimmers as well. So they're just a blue and a peach, and they go so well together with Maggie Holmes collection. I have my Distress Oxides that I've got, some blues, some greens, some pink. Some more of the daubers, obviously. Some texture paste. You knew that was coming when I said I had some packaging. Or when I said I had a mixed media shelf. Some of these beautiful acrotones by Shimmers. These are nut paints are so nice. They literally dry so quickly. Some gel medium. And that's just a little bottle. I usually use the same brand, the Chromical. I can't say that. However, that bottle's a little bit bigger than this one, so I thought I'd use a small bottle. Why not? And then I just have some normal inks, some range of blues, and a nice pink. Just in case I want to do some stamping or something different using them. So that's basically it for that mixed media shelf. Nothing major, but a lot at the same time. Like that, just that one shelf fit paints, 2 different types of stamps, 2 different types of paints. Actually 3, because I have the shimmers, the acrylics, and the dilutions. I've got my stamps, my stencils, my oil pastels, my mist, my sewing stuff. So that is a lot for one shelf, I tell you that. Just going to put that there. So I can't reach at the back right at this moment. And look how quickly that is to pack up and to unpack at the same time. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to get up. Oh, that's going to be elegant. Now on the side here I have the little cup here that I usually keep my pens on. This Raskog at the moment is what I usually keep my Christmas stuff on. I've got a little pail that I thought I could use for paint water or to just have things on my desk. And I've got just four phrase stamps. They're just sitting in there for now and we'll see what happens. Got a little packet of Post-its. I don't know about you, but sometimes it's nice to just stick one on and say, okay, I actually want to reprint that photo, or I want to And I remember I've got this piece of memorabilia or something that I just, you know, may have forgotten. I put that there. Or you might want to just leave a little cute little note on someone else's table or stash, or, you know, secret little notes. On the end here I have this little organizer. Now, Kmart. It came from Kmart. So in the front here I've just got a whole range of doilies, some Project Life cards, and literally this is half of what I've got left. I got rid of, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have eaten the wrong thing for breakfast. I've eaten Wheat Bix and the wheat is making my nose itchy. I know better, but however, I do not have any food in this house. That is why, because I'm going away and my children are going away, obviously for the weekend, I have not restocked. I've got these Pink Fresh words because I thought they'd be nice to take. I have some wood veneer and some adhesive cork pieces. That would be fun to have a play around with as well. Can't get it back in at the moment. At the back here I just have a couple of packages of some things from Pretty Little Studio that I wanted to take. And these are my tiny word stickers and some like cork hearts. And look at these. Look at those beautiful bows. So yes. So that's in there on the end here. And that can, if I want, can sit on my desk and let me have a lot of fun with a lot of choices. The good thing is about this is that I'm not taking like a huge amount, but I actually have fit a lot in this Raskog. Next thing is all these little photo boxes. So this one here is mainly enamel dots, and I've got a little bit of chipboard on the back. Got some wood veneer. I haven't sorted them to the 9th degree. I've just put in what I felt I wanted. Oh, my knees do not like that sitting on them. So the little you, some baby boys, some Charm Creations, some Flair. Another babies. Not baby, they're actually the Cocoa Vanilla. What's it called? Your Rad? Yeah, Your Rad collection. Actually, I have 2 of them in there. Some other little pieces that aren't even open yet, but I couldn't fit them in. Now, this is what I took to my friend's house the other day, and I just filled it up with some more ribbon bows. It's got some ribbons, some buttons, some Flair. Little Charm Creations, even got these scripted words. Just a nice little choice of goodness. Whoa. Another one. This one's got a lot of resin in it. Some just random pieces. Look at that gold bow. It's not a gold bow. There is a lot of bows. Look at that gold heart. It's shiny and gold. Now this is some of the ephemera I pulled out of my colour boxes. So these photo boxes, well, these ones were spare. Well, I made them spare. They are normally sorted by colour if they're not new. So I just went through and picked out some pinks, some reds, some green, some blue that I would like to go with my Maggie Home stuff, and and that kind of theme kit, my summer kit, and the boy stuff. I don't know why I forgot that, like, seriously. Now, this is the new collection from Cocoa Vanilla, You Rock. And we all know what this is. Some washi. Now, these have got all their previous labels on it. Why would I want to label these? If I was that compulsive, I would, but I am not. So, I've got, look what I found. I went to Spotlight the other day to get my 12 by 12 page protectors before I went, because I don't know how, but I ran out. Well, I guess that's a good sign, because it means I've been scrapping, and that's why I've run out. And the lights in that shop gave me a migraine, and I was so disappointed because they actually had stuff. They never normally have stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll just go in and get 12 by 12 page protectors. I'll be out in 5 minutes. And they had stuff. And the one thing I managed to get was the Maggie Holmes sticker book. So I was so happy about that. Now I just have a range of stickers here, a couple of sticker sheets, nothing too crazy. On the back here, I got these pieces, they're from a cheap shop. They're just some organza, some fabric. In here I've got a whole pile of tags and stuff from the Maggie Holmes, those kind of collections that I thought would make a nice little mini flip book. You know, one of those, you put the ring in it and you just flip it, mini tag album, if I felt like it. This container here is a full container of tulle, of lace, of muslin material in there. Got some vellum pieces, some fun foam. Look how much. I will not run out even if I share to many, many people. This one is some tissue paper, pinks, blues, black, white. And this one here is some other layering pieces. So paper bags, some graph paper, vellum, scripty writing, some book pages, some yellow, not yellow, some white pages. So they've got some phone numbers and words on it, and some normal exercise book paper. You've got to find layering pieces wherever you can find them. Don't look elsewhere when you've got them right on your doorstep when your white pages come to you. And then I've got these chipboard 12 by 12 pieces that I really want to have fun with. I've even got some more in the paper bag. The other thing I've got here is a little shelf, and that's where my paper towel and my wipes will sit. I have run out of wipes. I had to dig into them during the week. They're usually just my scrappy wipes, and I have my household wipes and work wipes, but apparently I ran out of those and had to come down to the scrappy wipes and use them. So, hopefully that gave you some ideas. But hopefully I've packed everything I need. I obviously packed clothes and my pillow and dressing gown. It's going to be cold. Pretty much what my plan is to put the chipboard in that box, put my stickers in that box, and then use my rolling tote to fill up with all this other stuff. And that way I can just unpack it easily and pack it away at the end of the retreat nice and easily. So hopefully that was a nice video and something different. You finally get to see my face, aren't you so lucky? And hopefully you've enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.